Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 57 of TerraFirmaCraft Plus. I know it's been a long time, but with the update that just released, we decided to get back into this game. So we can talk a little bit about what the changes are and how that kind of affects the whole game. So some of these changes we were actually playing with a little bit during the update. In fact, some of you may have noticed that I didn't actually talk about some of the things that you might have seen last year when we last played this game during the update. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is that I forgot because I was looking at the changes that I've made since those versions rather than since the last version that had been released, which was my bad. But I'm just glad that a lot of those changes were at least mentioned in videos that had already been released. One thing I don't know that we've really talked about is that if you die with pottery, all of it will smash. Don't throw pottery, please. I'm looking at you.
Can I throw it at your head? It won't smash in your head. It's really soft.
No,
right?
it will. It will.
Squishy
It's
head.
gonna go right through it. What
Oh.
are you talking about?
I mean, like into your inventory.
If I don't pick it up, it'll smash on the ground. So just don't, like in general, just place it on the ground, and then I'll pick it up off the ground.
All right, so
What's up?
wait, so do Molotov cocktails exist now? Because you can smash glass bottles.
I thought about it, but I decided against it. If you throw a bottle of, it might work for alcohol, but definitely if you throw a container of gunpowder, like a vessel of gunpowder, onto a fire, it will explode and be bad for everyone involved.
Actually, I guess a cocktail would pretty much only be for griefing on servers.
Yeah, there'd be no real value to it. So the sheep will grow up at some point. That's still a thing. Zach and I have been talking about. Well, I think I might have been talking about this as like a full-on feature of the game. I'm not sure if it'll ever become one, but at least for our series, the idea that we get a bunch of food together, preserved food that will last a very long time, and we calculate how long it would last us, how many in-game days, and then we use that as an excuse. Like we sacrifice that food and just skip the date forward because some of these things are going to take a very, very, very long time. Like our cow over there, she gave birth to a male, so we're not going to be able to domesticate her. We're not going to be able to get a domestic cow out of this because you need a fully familiarized female, and we have a male here. I will familiarize him as much as we can. Yeah, look at that.
Is that female pregnant?
And we did get we do have a horse, and that's good. Having a female horse will definitely mean that we can get our horses domesticated, so that'll be nice. And she is pregnant. She'll give birth 6th of June. But so I've been thinking about that. So we might do that just to be able to get through some more of the content of the game, because it's going to be a lot of episodes of not much happening if we're just going to be waiting for all that to happen. But yeah, so let's talk about some of the changes that have been made in this update. So I already mentioned that pottery smashes now. You guys may have noticed that the grass looks quite different. This is something I touched on in the video, but I don't think I really got a chance to explore it very much because I was in one kind of climate zone the whole time. But I've very much reworked how grass works. You can also see that there's like color differences across the grass, and that are able to achieve that without a performance drop, so that's nice. Keep it here. And you actually see that in the leaves as well. So I think you can kind of see it here, like that and that are slightly different colors on this pine tree here. And I think the pine trees, the leaves in general, there's not really a hue difference. It's a value difference, like light and dark. I think that kind of adds some texture to it. It makes it look a little bit like, almost adds like a 3D effect to it, even though it may just be all like one flat area. And I think that adds a nice bit of color. Obviously, if it was if this was if it was like springtime, it's actually like what, December, winter, then that would be more visible. Another thing this update has done is it's reduced the amount of shrubs that will generate, the number of shrubs. So we're not going to get terrain like this anymore. Like this would be a lot more open, kind of like the sparser forest. There's this horse freaking out, so that's still a thing. Horses still freak out. It's freaking out over a shrub. Okay, calm, please. Please stop this. Is it trying to jump up? Okay, good. Don't do that. That's so hungry. I'm gonna take care of this creeper because I just don't like having them around. The other thing that's really changed is how the combat system works. So, as you know, we have the whole armor system. I've had a few comments, bit of feedback on the first video, the update video, asking for a little more clarification. So I think I may do that. There may be a change to this going forward, where I hope to make it a little more informative as to exactly what's happening, how much protection you have. Because the coverage there, that will be important, especially with the sunburn mechanic that's coming, to know that your arms have enough coverage. But in the current update, that's not, because sunburn mechanic does not exist yet, I decided to delay it. There's a lot of demand for getting this update out, especially because it so drastically reduces the lag on World Gen, that I decided to keep a few features behind just to get this out the door. And then in the coming updates, we'll try and address those and get those into the game. But yeah, so the armor system, that was something that has really been overhauled. There's a very, I think, I know we're in the process of having the wiki updated to have all this information available. So I think at least part of that might be done now. If you check out the wiki, there should be a link in the description. You can read up more about the mechanics behind how the armor system works, about the different damage shapes that weapons will have, because that information will be there so that you can be better informed. I think I'll also give some more information about the amount of protection that each piece of clothing gives, or like the specific coverage you get. So that'll be nice. In terms of what we're going to do, apart from doing some exploration, because there is a new biome added, although we've explored most of the continent that we're on, I guess there's a lot of room over here where I think there could be some new chunks generated. That could be nice. Zach hole. I think did we ever get you a new horse? Like, I think we...
I mean, there's two in there that had a baby, right? So,
yeah.
one of them might be mine.
Yeah, the male was yours. Oh, it's actually not fully familiar. Well, it is familiarized, but it's not fully familiarized yet. So we actually gotta look for some grain, because we want to make sure that we do that every single day. So let's make sure that we get that done. Where do we keep our... Oh boy. Yeah, some of this is starting to go a little bad. Let's grab that. Actually, I'm just going to use...
we need to make sure we don't run out of clothing.
In what way?
Warm clothing. Like if it gets super cold in the winter, and it's like so cold that we don't even have clothing to access our food storage at the top of that giant ladder, that could be bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, during the winter, we can probably take some of the food down here. Because it'll survive. Okay. Do we remember what the date was on when these sheep would become adults? I think it was actually not that long from now, right? These mouflon? I thought it was around like late December, early January that they were born, was it? I'm actually ready to go to sleep if you want. It's currently 6th of December, yeah.
Yeah, I could come back.
Oh my goodness, what's going on here? All right, I'm in bed. So I think last time we were really working on. I think we made the Tuyere right at the end, so we might be able to get into some blast furnace work this episode. I was kind of hoping that this update might include some updates to the blast furnace, but I think I don't know the way the development process goes. I'll kind of get inspired by something, and that'll take over the whole update. So there's our Tuyere. We're gonna need some charcoal to go in there. We'll need flux, and we'll need definitely our ore. I don't know how much ore do we have, because I remember getting ore was one of the goals. Like when you lost your horse, we were out looking for ore, right? We have a ton of coal in here. That's all for. We do also have some refined iron, 40 units each. Okay. There's some unshaped wrought iron in there. Do we use up all of our? I think we were in the process of making the sheets, the iron sheets to go around the blast furnace.
We have a lot of hematite here.
Oh, do we? Where?
Top chest.
Oh yeah, a lot of rich hematite. That's nice. How are our bees doing? Nope. 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 Okay. And oh man, it's been so long since we've actually been in this world. Killinite mine, hematite, slate. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll have to think about what we're gonna do today. We could start working on the blast furnace itself. I'm gonna do an overhaul of that. Like I think I mentioned that last time. We're going to be. This is gonna switch to using coal coke or charcoal dust, I guess, like ground up, along with. I'm gonna make it so that you have to grind the ore before you can process it. And then it'll have integration with the mechanism system, because I don't think it really does right now. Yeah, that'll be the whole thing. But we could start looking at that. I think we actually still do need. Explicitly, we need the item flux. It does not accept lime right now. I think it might in the future. It's ash. Do we have lime somewhere? We've got wrought iron prospector's pick. Do I? Wow, really? That's interesting. Got the bronze saw. Ladders. Oh, is it below freezing today? It's just. Oh yeah, it's just below freezing. That horse has found another bush to jump on. We have our ladder into the sky. I don't know. What do you want to do to get today, Zach? Anything?
I am currently trying to put away my wood that I collected yesterday.
You didn't go out with your wood?
I'm putting it away in these piles.
Wait, how much wood did you have?
I just went and chopped a bunch of those big trees.
Did you replant them?
No.
Okay.
Deforestation hasn't become an issue yet.
I mean, I guess it's either going to be like work more on iron for the blast furnace, or I guess we could actually start working towards making some armor, because with this update, combat's going to be a little more dangerous. Getting hit by stuff could really tear through our clothing. Actually, I was thinking about some updates to how some of the enemies work, and I don't think I've voiced them publicly, but I guess I'll run them by you, Zach, and then you let me know what you think. So one thing I was thinking about is that zombies feel a little lackluster. They don't have much health. I mean, they actually are a little beefier now. Because they take less damage from all damage types, so that makes them a little beefier. But in terms of damage output, they're not that good. And they don't have a ranged attack. They don't do that much damage. So one thing I was considering is giving zombies a kind of like a grapple ability where when they get close to you, they would give you a speed, like they'll grab onto you and they'll, well, essentially grab onto you. They'll give you like a speed penalty. So they'll slow you down, and then their attacks won't do as much knockback, if any. So that would, I think, actually kind of make them kind of dangerous, especially if a bunch of them ganged up on you, because it wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if it would stack the speed debuff. It'd be like a 25 or 50% penalty from each of them, so that like all of them together, you might just be like frozen in place. I don't know if I'd do that because that could be kind of
stack. They get like 10% or something.
Oppressive. It definitely. Well, one zombie is not going to be 10%. Like it's going to be a lot more than that. You'll notice it.
So is this still going to happen when you move zombies underground?
Yeah. So zombies will. I mean, that'll probably happen before. Zombies will be moving underground still.
I think if you're putting a slow on zombies, then it should be like optional to fight them. Like if you're stuck in the early game with a zombie on you and you just die because of it, and you can't get your stuff back because the zombies just sitting there.
Well,
that suck.
Yeah, that might suck. There are a ton of options early game though to skip the night. If you have access to trees, you can make a primitive teepee, and so like I don't think you're ever really in a position to be forced to fight zombies.
I suppose, but I mean, sometimes you are.
All right.
Like you're just working and they spawn.
Anyway, so guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this idea. I'll take it into consideration. I think it would definitely make zombies more unique and more interesting as opposed to just a very basic, kind of weak hostile mob. They don't have like the speed or like the climbing ability that spiders have. They don't have the ranged ability that skeletons. They don't have the kind of teleportation and damage output that an Enderman has, or like the explosion that a creeper has. So I don't think
they're just fodder, right? They're supposed to be like that.
Yeah, but I mean, like they're not scary.
Yeah.
Okay, horse, I need you to stop this. I'm afraid of like trying to break the tree though, because if I hit the horse, it's gonna like kick me. Let's all right, let's just get down to it. Let's see if we can find some lime somewhere. Might have to cook some up, and then just like let's just run the blast furnace. Let's just see how it goes. I guess we gotta double check if we have any charcoal. I think we probably have charcoal somewhere, don't we?
It would be down there, wouldn't it?
You think it would? I mean, we have a lot of coal down here. I don't know if we have charcoal.
I don't know. We might not have
I thought we've been using all the charcoal mostly in our bloomery, right?
None up here. I mean, actually, sorry, there is. I literally looked in this chest earlier and I saw it, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, okay, so we have a little bit of charcoal. Let's grab some charcoal. Actually, don't remember what the ratio is for the blast furnace. But let's grab some hematite, and I gotta find if we have any lime. I don't know if it would be like in this.
A couple pieces of limestone cobble.
Yeah, I think we definitely have that. Maybe dolomite. That also would work.
Below that.
Yeah, let me grab some limestone. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I thought that would. It's like I'm getting kind of confused between which game I'm playing right now. Let's actually just throw a bunch in. It's dolomite. Throw that in. Throw that in. That'll be a ton of limestone. And I guess we could just throw this in a pit kiln. Not really a reason to go all out on it. Then grab some wood from over here. Let's just grab that. Straw. Do we have any? We should have straw somewhere, right? Not there. Not there. Not. Do we not have? We don't have straw?
We have some straw.
You think Mary?
Yeah, it's in one of those stack chests, the tall ones.
Oh. Completely forgot we had this over here. Am I blind? Oh, we might even have lime over here. I mean, we'll need more, but it's like blindness, man. That's crazy. Let's see. Don't see any lime. But, I mean, I wouldn't trust my own senses anymore, so. Let's just do that. Throw some. That was already in the hotbar. Back. Oh, it has to be thrown out farther. Okay, so we'll get that going. Oh, is it warmed up today? Yeah, it looks like everything is melting. I have some of this cooked apple. Check on my barefoot boots. I think my clothing comfortability range is pretty wide, so that's pretty nice. Let's actually go to sleep. That'll finish everything faster. Let's. Oh, okay. Alright, that looks like it's done. Ton of lime. Excellent. So let's just throw some of this all together. So let's throw like some of that, some of that, some of that actually might be way too much. Yeah, I don't know. I might actually have thrown way too much in. Alright, hope I picked up enough of it. I think yeah, hasn't registered the ore. When I got all my ore back. Maybe it's because I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I threw lime in, but I didn't throw flux in. So I think it's currently gonna be flux. That's right. I'm gonna probably update that though. Let's throw that. Let's throw that. Let's check how much ore it got. Yep, there it goes. So should be able to light it just like that. Then I think we actually need bellows. I'm gonna need to add some more charcoal as well. I think I'm actually gonna need to take you and I don't know. Do I need to put something down here as like a stand for it? Let's give that a try. I don't know what I'm gonna use. Can I just put like a... What, do you need like a solid block? Let's try that. Okay, and then I guess I'll throw some more charcoal in it because it looks like it needs a little more. Okay. Okay. Did it take the charcoal? I definitely got to make sure that this hooks up with the... So I'm pretty sure it won't actually work with the mechanisms right now. I think I did clear it out so that we could hook it up later, but... Yeah, I'll have to see. So I thought Oh, it's just sitting on top there. Let me make sure that it doesn't despawn. I'll just hold down the right click. Pig iron. Nice. Okay, so it is going through. I swear I need a little more charcoal in this. So let's throw that down. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, we'll have to figure out. I'm gonna go back through the, you know, it's one of those things. I spend so much time working on this game that I don't get enough time to play it, so I'm not too familiar with a lot of the late game features, especially the ones that I haven't touched on recently. 140 units of pig iron. Yeah, this is going to be a slow process, so you can definitely see, guys, we're probably going to work on this a bunch off camera. I don't think we're going to have these episodes coming out at quite the frequency that we did before. As I said before, I'm employed now, so I don't have, and you know, Zach's always been employed, but don't really have the time to be putting into this the way that used to. Let's just throw a bunch of charcoal. Oh, that was the wrong item. But flux down, not lime. Okay, I thought... Did I not throw flux down? Throw flux? Maybe it's because there was the extra item in there. I didn't want to take it. I didn't know what to do with the lime. Do I also need to throw charcoal at the same time? About 8 of each. Maybe if I throw 8 charcoal. Still seems to be sitting there. Okay. Oh, it's taking the charcoal though. That's kind of annoying. Oh no, have I messed it up now? Does it now have too much charcoal to accept any ore? That might be the case. So we have to let it burn through this charcoal before we can put anything else on. Yeah, so there's a bunch of things I'm going to be doing with this to change how this is all going to function. Like the way that the stack works, the way that you add ore to it. It's all got to change. Alright, do I have a mold somewhere that I can just grab some of this in? Nope, not there. Not in here. No, don't that. Do we have... I have a ceramic mold somewhere. Oh, there's a ton of flux in here. Oh well. Alright. Let's, here's a mold. Let's see if we can grab some of this pig iron out. I don't know if I doubt it's still liquid. Oh, it actually is liquid. Look at that. Doesn't... Oh no, it's just right there. That's the temperature. Guess I'll just throw this up here to cool down. Yeah, look at that. It's already going. And then... Do we have another mold somewhere? I mean, I guess this episode's going to wrap up pretty soon. Because we've already been going for nearly 30 minutes. That is about the length of the episodes that I like to make. Yeah, so I guess Zach and I are going to get a little better organized. We'll have a better idea of exactly what we're going to do with this pig iron. I guess up towards a steel anvil at this point. And then maybe we'll talk about some of the ideas I have for changing how this kind of later game progression works and what that could mean. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to all you guys next time. Bye.